Good morning and welcome aboard the MV Quinsam. We are en route to Vesuvius Bay on Saltspring Island. Really looking forward to showing you the other side of Saltspring on this adventure. We're going to be driving across and going to a place called Ruckle Provincial Park. So, without further ado, let's go on an adventure. Well, hello folks, welcome to Ruckle Provincial Park here on Saltspring Island. Really kind of overcast day, a little chilly, but not too bad. Beautiful oceanscapes await us in this episode. And also, not to mention, a whole bunch of ferries. Did you know that this passageway of ocean is one of the busiest passenger ferry routes in the world? There's a ferry that goes from Tsawwassen up there and goes down to Swartz Bay on Vancouver Island. And that's the main route that takes you to the capital city of Victoria, British Columbia. Just wanted to show you a really cool seascape here. Not to mention some very nice arbutus trees. And of course, as I probably alluded to the opener in this episode, some geocaches as well. Folks, for my subscribers that are not from British Columbia, especially not from the coast of BC as well, these arbutus trees, I have to say, these are in a Goldilocks zone. Kind of a not too hot, not too cold, just right frame of geography here, because you can only really find them along this particular section of coastline. If you go too far north, like if you go up to Prince Rupert, you won't come across these arbutus trees. If you go too far south, you just don't come across them. So they are in a very unique zone here, a very unique kind of copper bark, and we'll be seeing a lot of them in this episode as well. Not a bad place to have lunch. So I wanted to kind of show you what we're looking at here. So across the water there, that is Pender Island. Pender Island is also another port of call on the milk run that BC Ferries does from Tsawwassen to the Southern Gulf Islands here. You can also approach it from Swartz Bay on the Victoria side. So that's Pender Island. Just north of there, that's Main Island. I have done an episode on Main Island over there. You may recall, I don't even remember how long ago that was, but that video was actually really successful, so I'm really glad that worked out. Got some nice drone shots over there. I'm basically facing east, so that is where you'd get an amazing sunrise if there was a sunrise right now. And that BC ferry there, that BC ferry is going north to Tsawwassen. Okay, I've got enough food in me, so let's keep walking. So I guess today what we're going to be doing in Ruckle Park is a loop. So started from the parking lot and made my way north along the coastline and making my way eventually inland to get back to the parking lot. Originally I was going to walk all the way up and then kind of walk back to the parking lot, move the car and get another section of geocaches that are further inland. But I thought I may as well just do the whole loop by foot. Great views so far. And we're not too far from a geocache. All right, folks. 38 meters to go to the next geocache somewhere along this trail. Let's go see if we can find it. And I'm curious, have you found any geocaches today? Let me know in the comments. Is this the first episode you've seen of somebody looking for a geocache? 4 meters, 3 meters. Ooh, what could it mean? What does the hint say? After stepping down a level or two to take the great view here. Yeah, hazard to guess the geocache is down here somewhere. Huh, ooh. Interesting. Oh, I think I see an interestingly placed rock. See this rock here? I wonder. Just gonna... Huh. Really bad angle. I had my backpack on and I could barely reach underneath. Oh, that looks like a piece of camo tape wrapped plastic in cosmetic jar form. Look at that. Rugged Army cosmetic jar. And a very nice view. Actually, I have another question for the audience. I know that I have had a bit of an increase in subscribers lately, and I'm really curious, what kind of islands do you visit? Or do you have islands near you? Do you go and visit islands frequently? And do you even live on an island? Really curious. I don't live on an island. Well, ain't this a beautiful spot for a geocache? I haven't found it yet, but I have a feeling it's at the base of this tree here. Let's see. Oh. Huh, interesting. Okay, so some of you longtime subscribers might remember I did actually do a video here before, several years ago, I think back in 2022. And before I had my GoPro, because I was filming with my phone. I think I found a cache at this very tree. And I think I found the cache behind this very rock. And now there's a brand new GC code, brand new listing here. So this is technically a new geocache, but I'm pretty sure I've been to this spot before. And I have to say, I think I'm gonna give this a favorite point just for the location. Check it out. Like, you can't go wrong with a view like this. This is why I go geocaching, by the way. This is an adventure vlogging channel, and I know that I focus on geocaching a lot, but there's a reason why I focus on geocaching a lot, because it is a real great guide to show you places that are maybe a little bit off the beaten path, maybe on the beaten path, but regardless, really nice spots. And there's a reason why someone hit a geocache here, because they wanted to show you this amazing view. Okay, we'll have to say goodbye to the ocean for a little bit. We're gonna be making our way south now and going inland. So into the interior of Ruckle Provincial Park, let's go. It's so quiet in here. I don't know if you can hear this, but you can't hear anything in here. It's so quiet, not even a bird. Maybe like a rumble of a ferry or something, but it's so quiet in here. Ooh.
Look at this rusty relic. Looks like an engine of some kind. Huh. I wonder if this is an old steam donkey engine. Do any of you know? I'm curious. Just by looking at this, what do you think it could be? Curious, very curious. And of course, you guessed it, there's a geocache here somewhere. Somewhere hidden amongst the metal. Do not want to get tetanus, even though I do have a tetanus shot. I'm okay. But I might need a booster, actually. Just gonna feel. Oh. Look at that. There's the geocache. All right. Should have caught this on camera. So I found an old archive geocache that I found back on September 5th, 2022. I was here on September 5th. So that means that there actually is a real active geocache around here that I still have to find. But I thought that's kind of interesting, a little preform. I actually remember finding it at the base of that tree all those years ago, and I thought that can't be the current geocache. Well, here's the current geocache right here. Great. I think I'll make the executive decision to remove that old archive geocache, and I'll let the cache owner know that I have it, because right now it's just sitting as litter, and there's no way that cache can be reactivated because it's been archived. So all right, everybody, it is getting very dark. Well, not very dark, but it's getting a little bit dim. So I thought that I would try to get out of here alive without having to call search and rescue. I do have, various rescue-oriented stuff that can keep me alive for a bit. We are on this trail, and we're heading out back towards the parking lot eventually. But there are still some geocaches to find, and I would like to see if I could try to find them before having to go back up to Vesuvius and taking the ferry back to Crofton. Yeah, that's kind of where we're at right now. Okay, we have ourselves a log here. Well, we find it right away. Hey, that looks like a geocache. Nice big one too. All right. Well, folks, it is nighttime now officially. I want to thank you all very much for watching another episode of Explore with Keys 94 here on YouTube. We are at the Vesuvius ferry terminal, going back to Crofton. And yeah, it was a really great trip. I hope that you enjoyed it. And until next time, happy adventuring and happy exploring.